Title: The Bamboo Ink. In the cold morning mist of 14th century Hangzhou, a boy named Liang sat beside a broken inkstone in the ruins of his father's study. His robes were patched, and his hands trembled not from the cold but from shame. Liang had just been expelled from the local calligraphy school. His only hope of earning respect after his father, once a respected scholar, was accused of stealing a sacred scroll from the Imperial archives. The townspeople whispered that Liang would follow in his father's steps: dishonor, disgrace, and maybe even exile. His friends had stopped speaking to him. His teacher, Master Jin, had quietly removed his name from the honor list. All Liang had left was the ruined study, once filled with books and bamboo scrolls, now reduced to ashes from a mysterious fire. As Liang packed the last of his father's quills, a girl's voice called out. That inkstone didn't break from carelessness. Liang turned. Standing in the mist was Mei, the daughter of the town's carpenter. She was known for her quiet eyes and louder curiosity. What do you mean? Liang asked. Mei stepped closer, holding a parchment. This was nailed to our door last night, she whispered. On the parchment was a poem, written in his father's exact brushstrokes. Liang's eyes widened. His father had gone missing 3 nights before the fire. The authorities said he fled, but this poem was dated only a day ago. Mei glanced around. There's more. My father found this beneath the floorboard of the temple last week. She handed him a small clay seal bearing the mark of the Hidden Scroll Society, an ancient group of scholars who protected forbidden knowledge and secret writings the emperor feared. Liang's mind raced. His father had once told him, there are truths in ink more dangerous than swords. Perhaps he hadn't stolen the scroll, but hidden it. What if, Liang whispered, he left clues? And so began their search. They followed the trail of poems hidden across town, one in a baker's flour sack, another etched into a broken temple bell. Each verse spoke of truth and silence, fire and ink. The deeper they dug, the more they realized the theft was a setup. Someone powerful wanted Liang's father gone. They snuck into the city records under the moonlight. Mei kept watch while Liang searched through the scrolls. He found it, a ledger with his father's name, next to it, a red X and a note. Seen with General Wu, unauthorized access. Liang's blood ran cold. General Wu was the very man who led the investigation against his father. Why would the general meet him in secret? Mei pointed to a dusty map. There's an old library beneath the ruined pagoda in the forest. My grandfather said the Hidden Scroll Society once met there. At dawn, they slipped through the city gates and ventured into the misty woods. The forest was still, too still. Deep beneath the ruins they found it, a chamber lined with bamboo scrolls and stone walls engraved with stories long erased from memory. In the center, bound by silk, was the Imperial scroll. Liang trembled. This is it, the scroll they claimed he stole. But before they could take it, a voice boomed. I warned him, now the sun dares to return. From the shadows stepped General Wu, his cloak brushing the ground like a storm cloud. Soldiers followed. You knew, Liang said. You set him up. Wu sneered. Your father believed the people deserved to know the emperor's secret, that our kingdom was built on lies and stolen wisdom. He refused to burn the truth, so we burned his life instead. Mei stepped forward. And now you'll do the same to his son? Wu smiled coldly. No, I'll do worse. The boy will confess to theft and treason, and the truth will die here again. Liang clenched his fists. He remembered his father's voice. Ink can survive where voices are silenced. He turned to Mei and whispered, we don't have to fight him, just outright him. Liang grabbed a brush, dipped it in fresh ink, and dashed to the nearest stone wall. He began writing, the full truth, how the scrolls were hidden, how Wu manipulated the council, how his father resisted. Mei joined, copying the confession onto parchment, setting fire to others, letting the smoke rise through a crack in the chamber ceiling. Stop them, Wu shouted, but it was too late. Smoke signals rose above the forest. Flames licking the mist carried the scent of truth into the wind. By dusk, the villagers came, dozens, then hundreds. And with them came Master Jin, town elders, and monks from distant mountains, all drawn by the old signal of the Hidden Scroll Society, flame and ink. They entered the chamber, reading what Liang had written. Gasps echoed, tears followed, and Wu, realizing the trap, tried to flee but was bound by the villagers. In the days that followed, Liang's father was cleared. He returned, gaunt but proud. The emperor, forced to admit the corruption in his ranks, stripped Wu of his title. Liang was reinstated in school, not just as a student, but as a teacher of ancient truths. As for Mei, she became the first female scribe in Hangzhou's history. She and Liang rebuilt the study together, this time with stronger stones in a secret drawer, should truth ever need hiding again. But Liang would always remember the lesson buried deepest in that forest, one his father had etched in his heart. Ink fades, but courage leaves a mark no fire can burn. Morals of the story. 1. Truth, though buried, always finds a way to rise. 2. Real courage is standing for what's right, even when no one believes you. 3. Friendship and curiosity can unlock even the darkest secrets. 4. Kindness isn't weakness, it's the force that binds courage to purpose. 5. Our stories, when told with truth, become weapons against injustice. If the story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's more in the vault, and every sketch tells a deeper story.